So you're receiving this video by way of email or social media because you expressed an interest in one of our upcoming workshops. That workshop being grant writing and strategic planning. Let's start with a little bit of information about me. So I started the Center for Nonprofit and Community Development over 35 years ago to use my leadership in the nonprofit sector to change the narrative. We power mission-driven organizations through strategic guidance, technical assistance, and capacity building solutions that amplify community impact. What is our mission? To strengthen the effective and sustainability of startup and existing organizations by providing expert support service in program development, organizational strategy, and community center and public health, building models that inspire national recognition and duplication. So, what are our core specializations? Well, first is program development and capacity building. That is, by designing and refining impactful programs that align with your community needs, your funding policies, and long-term sustainable goals. The other core area is neighborhood planning and economic development. That is, advancing inclusive resident-led revitalization strategies in historically underserved communities. The next core is social entrepreneur models. That is, creating innovative business frameworks that generate earned income and promote financial independence for that nonprofit. And we integrate artificial intelligence to streamline it. And then finally, the last core is we work on creating national models and best practices. That is, developing scalable and reduplicated approaches that inform policies and elevate standards across the nonprofit sector. So, what are our impact highlights? And I'm happy to share those impacts. So, since our operation started, we have delivered professional virtual training to over 3,500 nonprofits, agencies, individuals, businesses, the faith communities, institutions of higher learning, government agencies, and beyond across 35 different states, equipping leaders with tools for growth, intervention, and relevancy. We successfully guided 500 plus new organizations through the process of attaining that nonprofit status, enabling them to launch and expand their mission with confidence and compliance. Keep in mind, 9 out of 10 nonprofits fail, and we're going to talk about that next in the first year. What we do, When we nonprofit work with nonprofit, we build them to the capacity to be successful. And finally, we support the development of community-driven programs that address housing, workforce development, youth empowerment, public health, or anything that removes the barrier to get a person to live their full capacity. And we do this by building models that inspires the nation. Now let's talk about our upcoming workshop. Our upcoming workshop is entitled From Vision to Reality, Mastering Grants and Organizational Development. This is one of the most comprehensive classes that we give. It's also one of the most popular classes. We and when we give these classes, we normally have at least anywhere from 20 to 25 different states from around the nation to attend and have a dialogue. When I say this class is comprehensive, that's putting it mildly. The class is going to be an hour plus. It might be an hour and 20 minutes. That's over 72 slides that we're going to go over. So when I say it's one of the most comprehensive, I mean one of the most comprehensive. Past individuals that have taken this class includes seasoned grant writers, people at the professional levels, executive directors. Um, we've had nonprofits from different sizes, from nonprofits that's getting started to nonprofits that are bringing in hundreds of thousands to hundreds of millions of dollars a year. Who should attend this workshop? Anybody that wants to survive this new narrative. With federal cuts and other cuts taking place. In this year alone, there's been over 200,000 nonprofits that have basically folded. It's another 300,000 nonprofits that are about to fold, largely because of the grants that has been reduced by the federal government, by corporations that are downsizing and can't give more, and a number of other reasons why. We're operating in new, um, a totally new environment. These classes are important because it provides a new school of thinking that's guided by a next generation mindset. Whatever you thought about grant writing, forget it. We're actually recreating the narrative in terms of being able to go after these grants, even during these times of uncertainty. And there is a lot of uncertainties there. This class is huge. We've had people that take this course that have taken classes with universities, taking classes with other grant writers that charge them crazy money. And when they took this course right here, each one say almost on clockwork, this class is the sum of this class represent everything I wasn't taught and all the money that I paid to learn how to write grants. And I shared with them because the whole objective of these institutions of how you're learning when you pay all that so-called money to be a grant writer is to give you just enough so you always have to come back. We don't. We teach you everything you need to do from the ground up. So again, whether you're an individual that's just getting started, you don't even know what to do. All you know is that you got a passion to do something. If you're a mother that lost a child to gun violence, if you're a father that lost his daughter to cancer, or for any of those reasons that people start nonprofits. And by the way, I always say nonprofit rocks. And I say this because I work with I work with literally thousands of nonprofits in terms of providing serve these type of services, these type of videos. When I say these type of videos, we have about 15 different types of professional videos in terms of taking it to the next level, be it strategic planning, business writing, we do it all. But this class right here, and I've kind of got sidestepped it because I'm so happy about this class. It's so on time. We've been getting emails from around the country that we bring this class back again because people are literally sinking. And you don't have to. Because if you understand how the game works, if you understand from an insider like myself, I've been doing this for over 30 years. Even before I started a nonprofit, I was in the nonprofit world. Most of my work is working with community development programs. So I have a whole background, a whole understanding of how to write that particular grant. I've met so many people in my journey, so many broken hearts that was changed from a broken heart to a fighter. And once that fighter felt that fight, it changed their whole life. So I don't care who you are. You're just getting started, or if you exist in nonprofit and you're losing your funding, or if you are in jeopardy of possibly losing that funding, you want to attend that workshop because we can flip it and make it. So whatever you are bringing in, we can work with you to double or triple that and the strategies that we use. So I'm excited about this. I'm excited. I'm excited. This is the third workshop. The third workshop. The fourth workshop of this year. Because we give like every month, no, every 2, 3 months or somewhere like that. But every time we give it, we get people to knock the door down. Make sure you click that link, sign up for class. I'm going to put something in this right here for you. If you haven't gotten that link, I'm going to put it somewhere in this video. Either if I'm doing a video, if I'm doing something like an email, I'm going to put the link in the email along with the video. But nevertheless, I'm looking forward to actually having some fun. And by the way, my class is fun. I do. I believe making you have fun while you're learning the class. I've had nonprofits, and let me tell you, I have nonprofits that have really I consider my top 10 nonprofits that have gone from $0 in a year. And in just 2 or 3 years, they was bringing in 400, 500, $600,000. Because once you know the formula, the amount of money is simply secondary. So don't forget, join us. I'm going to put in the link or somewhere the link to the Zoom class. And then we can get busy. Thank you. I know I overstayed my conversation. I meant this to be 5 or 10 minutes, but every time I get into nonprofits, because I think nonprofits rocks, hey, I get overboard. Please, if you're going to attend this workshop, know it's going to be in depth and comprehensive. And if you can't take it all in at once, don't worry. Because if you stay through the class, I'm going to give you an email. I'm going to email you the PowerPoint presentation. So then you can take the time to digest it. Don't let this class scare you with all of the information. Just digest what you can. And then when you get the PowerPoint presentation, all of it is going to start to make sense.